Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibin'? How are you today? Dr. Danae, your friendly YouTube metaphysician, here to check on the energy. All right, it's been a while, so I hope life's been treating you good. Hopefully you're enjoying 2023. Let's get into this. The usual spill as I shuffle the cards because they're not wanting to talk right yet. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, get in where you fit in. All of it may resonate, only certain bits, whatever. That again, this is not a personal reading. This is a collective, even though I know even my collective readings can seem like a personal reading. This is not intended for anyone specific. It is general. I am tapping into the energy of the collective, those who watch my channel. So, love, praise, and gratitude, glory and grace. This is interesting. What has been going on? So you're focused, I feel like you're very focused on work right now, on you, on your stability and finances. I do feel that there's some blocking energy, whether you're blocking somebody or somebody is blocking you. I really feel like you're blocking somebody. But again, it's general. So I'm reading it from that perspective, that you are the one blocking. This doesn't feel like you've done, I don't feel like you've blocked them on social media or anything like that. I just feel like at this time, you are focused and concentrated on creating something new in your life. This is very independent energy coming through. Yeah, coming out of heavy energy of feeling emotionally disappointed, let down. Feels like there's something you're trying not to think about. I don't feel like you have the full picture. So whoever you're dealing with, you sense you're not getting the whole story. Things are not as black and white as somebody is trying to make it appear. For those of you dealing with somebody that you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, yet when you talk with them, engage with them, however it is, You know your energy changes. I feel like you could be going about your day. You're having a good day. You're feeling light. Almost like a bright sunny day. You're feeling light, just kind of going through the day. And this person either texts you, you run into them, you meet them for lunch, whatever. Could even be for some of you that are at a distance, you start thinking about this person, and the vibration, the energy, the mood starts to change. You're not feeling as light and airy now. Things are feeling, it's not really a dense feeling. It's more kind of gray, tired. All of a sudden you're kind of tired, foggy, not able to really, it's like not thinking clearly. Your body, you're seeing the contrast. You feel the contrast in your body from when it's your energy and how your energy fluctuates when you're dealing with a certain energy. You really want to believe and trust. Again, this is going back to that benefit of the doubt. This is not the time to be giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. Believe people when they show you who they are. Believe them. Why is it hard for people to do that? Because a lot of people create stories around other people in their own heads. Another way of saying that is, falling for potential. When we fall for potential, we really do deceive ourselves, because whether we're seeing what that person can be is great, and that's one thing, but if that person doesn't see that for themselves, this is where it can get toxic. Because one person will see this potential or see what this person could do or whatever, but the person over here has a completely different idea of what they want for their life. This is how we can put subconscious expectations on others. This is also where we can get into shark-infested waters of these subconscious silent expectations, how we want somebody else to respond, how they should be, how they should think. How many of us come from that place of, well, if that was me, I would do it this way, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. But when we allow ourselves to go down that and put that, get into that analyzation in the energy of, well, if I was them, I would have done it this way. Why didn't they do it that way? Da, da, da. That energy, that root energy behind all of that is judgment, condemnation, shame. It's not allowing the other person to show you who they really are. We meet people and we start to develop friendships or whatever ships with them. And, we have these habits of doing this. And how does that play out? We just keep brushing off, overlooking people when they really show us who they are. That person left you on red. And if it's a habit or it's happened before, but they come at you with a great song and dance or a plausible reason, and you kind of keep brushing it off, but yet that's not how you are with somebody. You wouldn't do that to somebody. Therefore, you already have an expectation. Well, this isn't what I would do to somebody, so I don't want that done to me. Yet you have somebody who is doing that to you, and you keep telling yourself, oh, it's okay, they didn't mean it, or what have you. It's literally like putting yourself in shark-infested waters and saying, oh, that's okay, they're down there, I'm up here. They won't even know. They won't even know. It'll be fine. I feel like you attract deception and deceptive people because there's self-deception going on. Guys, it can be as little as letting things slide, letting the red flags slide, and not having a conversation about them. I'm not talking about if you're seeing red flags and you don't even have a conversation with the person and you cut them off. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, if you see the red flags, don't dismiss them, don't create a story around them, but have a conversation. And if this person is on the level and on the same vibratory level as you are, if you're able to bring a conversation to them of, hey, you know, whatever, I didn't appreciate you not getting back to me, you know, it's been a week, and just out of the blue, you know, hey, whatever, this isn't the first time it's happened. Can we talk about this? Because that's not something I would do to you. And it, you know, I want to have a conversation. It bothers me. How they respond to that, guys, allow them their response, whatever it is. That is intel. If you approach life like I teach you guys to approach it like a scientist studies a monkey, just observe. You come from that place of authenticity and speak out your truth or what you want to talk about, not from a projecting energy, any of that, just saying, hey, you know what, you said this or you did this. Can we talk about it? Because these are areas in my life I'm working on, or what have you. This isn't about pointing fingers, and this isn't about you accepting all of the blame. It's you allowing the other person to show you who they are, not making excuses or stories. Take it at face value. If that person responds to you of, oh, you know what? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I didn't realize, you know, whatever they're going to say. And if it doesn't sit well with you, what they said, you know, that's okay. You don't need to get into an argument about it. Maybe that's the time that you just say, okay, you know what? Thank you for, you know, talking to me about it. I've got to go now. And go off and sit with that for a little bit. See how that makes you feel, where you're at with that. Is that something that, you know, you would tolerate? Or is it a flag or something like that that is crossing a boundary that is not okay? If it's not okay, then move accordingly. That's what I'm saying. I just feel that, yeah, there is this self-deception. So for those of you having this dialogue of, why do I keep attracting people who aren't fully honest? They, you know, and you know these people, They'll sit there and say something. I mean, and then you'll hear them say it again and it's kind of different. Or I've had this type of situation. As an example, they lie to you about their birthday for whatever reason. Or with you, they have a certain birth date, whatever. But then you find out that it's different. And you're kind of like, well, why'd you even have to make up something? That type of thing. Guys, that person is saying something. They are showing you who they are. Are you okay with that? Are you okay being in an energy with somebody who would, you know, not be honest about stuff, you know, minor irrelevant stuff? If they are not that truthful at that level, what about the bigger stuff? You know, there's could be tons of different examples for that, and I'm sure you guys have a bunch of your own. Whatever it is, you have been going through a time of getting to know you. Time to bring out your authenticity. What are you going to allow in your life now versus back then? For the majority of you, you're done with that energy. You're done swimming in these waters. Whether it was your own self-deception or other people, you're just saying, nope, I'm allergic to that water. And because you're not allowing this anymore, no self-deception, no deception from anybody else, the moment you feel something's off, you're just like, whoa, okay, all right. I'll just look at that. And you stay with your boundaries and your truth. And I have to qualify this, coming from that place of love. 5D love, not Matrix 3D love, the 144 qualities of love, knowing what those are. Matrix love is very different than 5D love. Matrix love is what most of us what all of us grew up with, what we understand. It's that dualistic, hurtful, painful love. 5D love is nothing like that. It is very unconditional. It doesn't have that duality. It doesn't seek to hurt. None of that. It's completely different. So as you start to shut the door to that 3D duality matrix energy, you open up to 5D love and authenticity, coming back home, I am presence, whatever, however you want to say it. That's when the Ace of Pentacles shows up. This is this is a gift. It's a big gift. You could call it a miracle, manifestation. I don't care what words you want to give it. But this is that new beginning. You know, the finances, the house, the car, the job, career, whatever. Your life starts to turn. Because whenever you come in contact with this other person, again, I don't even care if it is just over text. Whenever your energies connect, what do I mean by that? Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you're putting your thoughts and your attention on somebody, you bet your bottom bippy, babe, that your energy is mixing with their energy. Just the same as somebody putting their attention on you. It's the same thing. You keep your attention moving forward because you've already seen there is already history in this situationship, whatever it is between you guys, that when there is some sort of focus on each other or you've had contact, again, I don't care if it's just a text, energy changes. For you, you start to see a decrease. Momentum, things coming in, whatever it is, things stop. The flow stops. You find yourself confused, ungrounded, kind of upside down, all in your head. For those of you that are in no contact with this person, but this story resonates with you, you're going to have some sort of synchronistic experience. How it's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to be unmistakable because this person, this energy, how whatever has felt dead and gone, buried, like no coming back from. For those of you who have been doubting the significance of this connection, whatever this connection is, it is very spiritual, and it did happen for a purpose, for your growth, for the other person's growth as well. But this happened at this time on both of your paths to literally bring you back to yourself, to help you awaken, heal, and move forward and bring in the life that you want to be living. Literally, your internal dialogue and your own thoughts and perceptions around this, those doubts, questioning, well, you know, was this really a spiritual connection? Was it this? Was it that? It was. And it has a purpose. And the purpose is having that contrast that, yeah, there was a lot of contrast in this connection. A lot of light and dark, however you want to. And when I say light and dark, think more light and density, energy, not evil. I'm not talking about that. I feel like this full moon, this past week, has been very revealing for you. I feel like the fog is lifting. You are starting to see clearer. And you're off on a new path. You're off on a new path. And it just feels like you really, yeah, you're where this whole time you've been looking through this little lens. This full moon has had you pull back and see a bigger picture. And in that bigger picture, you like what you see. And you're going for it. You're going forward. You're going forward, choosing you. You're choosing you because you're letting go of this old energy. You're saying no to that, which this opens the door and puts you on this new path. I love it for you. I really do. So when this doubt and fear and starts to come up, or you question whatever this connection was, start practicing just letting it be. It is what it is. It is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. If you don't have a lot of answers or what have you, let it go for now. Everything is in divine timing, and what you have waiting for you is amazing. It feels really good. And guess what? This situationship has its purpose. I don't feel that it's literally done. It will come back around. And it's going to come back around when you least expect it, when your mind is focused on your work, your creativity, your life, you doing you. when you're already on a new path. You've learned contrast. You've learned the difference between the energy, personality, altered ego, and the 5D. So you get to decide which energy do you like being in. Do you like being in that energy where you're confused, always having to give the benefit of the doubt, versus letting it just be what it is, and choosing to stay in high vibration. High vibration, when this energy, this darker, foggier energy comes your way or creeps up, you say, no, I'm not going there. You're making that choice. All right, guys. I hope this helped. I hope it gave you some clarity. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.